Good afternoon, everyone. We have a scary, significant situation here in the province. We had significant rainfall overnight, causing extensive flooding and damage. As a result, we've declared a state of emergency in the following areas: Halifax Regional Municipality, East Hants, West Hants, Lunenburg, and Queens. The state of emergency allows us to respond quickly when there are calls for more resources. There are a number of tragic situations. But we have confirmed reports from the RCMP of 4 missing people out of 2 separate incidents. Both of them were in West Hants. 2 children are unaccounted for following an incident where the vehicle they were traveling in was submerged. There were 5 occupants in the vehicle, 3 escaped. The search is ongoing for these 2 children. In a separate incident, a youth and another man are unaccounted for after the vehicle that they were traveling in was submerged. 2 of the 4 people in the vehicle were rescued. The search is ongoing for these two people. So in total, searches continue for 4 people. Out of respect for the families, the RCMP is not releasing any names at this time. I know it's in our nature to spring into action and help, but sadly, now is not the time. Our CMP are asking people in the area not to leave their homes in an effort to help search for those missing. This is because the ongoing conditions are dangerous. I cannot stop thinking about these families and these 4 individuals, and I want them to know that everything that can be done is being done. I know the entire province joins me in praying for their safe return. If you're having trouble making contact with a friend or a loved one, or have reason to believe that they may be missing, please reach out to your local authorities. I mentioned the state of emergency, but I'd like to share some further information about what's actually happening on the ground, the efforts of the local first responders, government and officials, municipal and otherwise across the province. The Provincial Coordination Center was activated last night, and we've been assisting municipalities overnight and throughout the day. We've been working with the federal government, who has provided us with help via the Coast Guard and other search and rescue capabilities, as we tried to make sure we knew where everyone was at, overnight and into this morning. Teams from Public Works, Natural Resources, and many other departments across the province have been working throughout the night and of course all through today as well. The list of infrastructure damage to bridges, roads, and other buildings, it's long, and it will continue to grow. It does include bridges. We lost a number of bridges, and a number of other bridges are compromised. It includes damage to 100 series highways on the 103. It includes local roads and obviously significant property damage for many homeowners. Public Works will speak more to this a bit later on. But as always, I have to say our first responders are second to none. They've been using boats to rescue people who are in scary situations, and in many cases putting themselves in harm's way. They are incredible people. Their commitment to their friends and neighbors is remarkable. Thank you for the work that you are doing for our communities. Over just less than a 24-hour period, we received 250 milliliters of rain. Just to put that into perspective, we would usually receive that much rain over a 3-month period. We got 3 months worth of rain in less than 24 hours. It came fast and it came furious. And it's left a mark in many ways. The forecast will see some easing of the rain in central and western and even southern Nova Scotia this evening. But it will still take a few days for the water that's already fallen to settle out. The water continues to move around. So over the next couple of days, we'll still see more impacts from the rain we've had. Northern and eastern Nova Scotia will see more rain tonight. The forecasts are projecting less rain for them than we've had in HRM and Hants and Lunenburg and Queens, but we're paying very close attention to that. For anyone in the impacted areas, please use your common sense when leaving your home. If you're in a safe place, now is the time to stay in that safe place. For a little guidance, if you live in downtown Halifax and you want to go to the grocery store, that's probably okay. But if you live in Sackville and your road's washed out, Probably not. Just stay where you're at. If you're safe, stay home. Listen to local police and pay attention to any emergency alerts. Keep an eye out for your friends and neighbors and any vulnerable people. I want to close by again just extending my prayers for the safe return of those that are missing. The search continues for four loved ones, and good people are working hard to find them, and we pray for their safe return.